Hey guys, welcome back. So, if you've been around the channel for a little while, you might recognize the name Sam Hell. He's an underground extreme horror director, and I've covered a few of his films before, like Love Dump and Flesh Eater X. Well, he's got a new film in the works, and I'm lucky enough to get to cover it. Now, before the review starts, I just want to mention a few things. There's an Indiegogo still going on for this movie for a few more days. All the money that's made from it is going straight to his next project, which is supposedly going to be something absolutely insane. The movie I'm talking about today is actually already finished, so if you've liked his previous projects and want to help him make something bigger and crazier, check out the Indiegogo page, linked in the description. Now, with that being said, let's stop at the morgue. The film follows a small-town serial killer who works in a hospital mortuary and a detective chasing after him. Now, there are a few things that are a lot different from Sam's previous work. The first major difference is that this film is not rated X, so there's no extreme sexual content this time. With this film, he seems to be shifting away from the kind of Japanese fetish gore style that was popularized in the 80s to a more traditional serial killer kind of movie. But that doesn't really stop this film from being insanely violent. One thing that stays true across all of Sam Hell's movies is the extreme gore. It seems no matter what movie he's making, there is always something messed up going on. And if that's what you're looking for, this film has plenty, I promise. The other big difference is the much larger scale of this film. In this film, we follow numerous characters through multiple sets, and it's really nice to see the growth in that way from previous Sam Hell films. So, back to the movie. After being introduced to our main character, we learn he picks his victims by who comes and visits his mortuary. A really twisted way for a serial killer to hunt, honestly. He does this by basically tricking them into giving him their personal information. He then stalks, kidnaps, and then brutally murders these grieving people, adding an even more messed up layer on this already messed up story. After he's done butchering these people, absolutely just tearing them apart in his garage, he desecrates their bodies further, turning them into these disgusting art projects to leave at his crime scenes. He takes parts of their bodies and hangs them up in the forest and leaves their heads all around. It's just absolutely disgusting. And again, while he's doing this, he's actively being hunted down by a cop who's slowly closing in on him. There are multiple murders and some interesting interactions between characters in this film, all while maintaining Sam Hell's signature style he's kind of known for at this point. That fills out the basic idea of the plot without going too much into spoilers on the film. Let's Stop at the Morgue is another interesting underground extreme horror film. It's full of gore and graphic content, everything you'd kind of expect from one of these movies. The film also has a runtime of about 50 minutes, so it's a short, sweet, sadistic little film with some messed up practical effects. So if that sounds about up your alley, check out the Indiegogo page, watch the trailer, and consider supporting the next project. It's really cool seeing a more unknown filmmaker pushing his films every time, and I'm genuinely curious to see what he's able to do with even a slightly higher budget. Anyways, this has been Nightmare Movies. I know this was a little bit of a short video, but I hope you all still enjoyed. And next video, I'm going to be talking about some more disturbing films. See you all next time.